Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to solve number of island. In this problem we are given a grid and we have to find out that how many ways the island can be made. So in this problem we are given a value of binary as 1 and 0. 1 represent land and the 0 represent water. So the island can be made by the continuous number of the land, so but it will be connected in the vertical or horizontal manner, like not the diagonal manner. So let's try to understand it with the visualization. So first try to understand it, like how many ways we can make the island. In this grid we can make island for one island, like this island, because the below and the right value is 0, so we cannot move further. So if we move further, then we got the 1 here, so we can make island like this. So the count will be 2, and after checking out other values, so here we got the third island, so its total number of island will be 3. Now let's try to find the solution with the previous one. Like I have already solved this type of question in the previous video. You can check it out, and if you and then you will find that the previous solution is similar to this solution. So if I start with the solution, so first I will start with the 0 0 position, and from here we have to move in all direction, like to the right direction, to the top direction, then in the left direction and in the bottom direction. So if I check, like in the previous problem also we have discussed that the upper bound is, we have to check the out of bound condition. So in this case the upper and the left one is out of bound, so we will simply remove this. Now we will do the recursion in the right one, and this is the DFS problem. Like we are going to solve, we will go in the depth till the base condition arrives. So as I can see that 1 is here is also 1. So first we have to increase the count. So I am taking a count variable. So I am taking a count variable and initialize it with 0. So if I check, like in the first there is 1 island, because so we will increment it to 1. Now we will check in the right, recursion will be here. So from here now we will check all the 4 conditions, like the right one, the bottom one, the top one and the left one. But before checking we have to do one thing, that we have to make the last option with 0, because if we will not do this 0, the recursion will go back to this, and the recursion will go infinite position. So we have to make this 0. Since we have made this 0, we can remove this, and since this is out of bound we can also remove this. So if I check in the right one, so this is the 0 position, so this is 0, so we will remove it, and this is also 0, we will remove it. And now we will check in the row that when we encounter another one, so we will take the recursion from there. So if I move forward, we skip this part because this is 0, and we will continue with this one. So this is 1, and now we will check all the 4 conditions. So this will be right bottom, this will be left, then upper, and then right one. So the right one and the upper one will be cancelled because these are the out of bound. Now we will check the right one, bottom one, and we will do the count as +1. So this will be 2. Now when we move to this position, so we will do the previous one as 0. So I will do the previous one as 0, and then we will move forward. So from here we will check all the 4 conditions, like the left one, then the right one, bottom one, then the right one, then the upper one. And since the upper one is 0, as we have made that, so we will remove this, and the right one is out of bound, we will also remove this. This is 0, so we will remove it, and the bottom one is 1, so we will continue with this. So then the deface will move in the forward direction again. So from this there will be 4 direction, like the left one, bottom one, top one, right one, and the top one. So we will do this as 0 before doing the DFS. So as we have done this one as 0, we will remove this, and this is out of bound, we will also remove this, and this is 0, so we will also remove this, and this is 1, so we will continue with this. And from here we will do all condition like previously. So, and we will mark the last one as 0. Now we will remove this, like this will be removed, this will also be removed since it is 0, this will also removed since it is 0, and the bottom one will also removed since this is also 0. Now we will we are at this position and we have not other option, and then we will do this as 0. Now our last position in the option, like this is the last position. I will understand it with the help of code, so you will understand why this is the last position. Like the 0 is 3 will be the last position. So we will continue with this, like we will check if the value is 1, we will do the recursion, otherwise not. So if I moved from here, so this is 0, we can skip, this is also 0, we can skip, and this is 0, skip, 0, skip, 0, skip, 0, skip. Then we come to this position, and here we got the 1. So we will now increment the count as 2 plus 1 equal to 3. Now again we will check all the 4 conditions. So for that we will see the bottom one, the right one, then the left one, and the top one. The top one will be removed because it is 0. The left one is out of bound, the right one is also 0, and the bottom one is 1. So we will move forward, and before that we have to do the value as 0. So when we move forward, so from here we will check all the 4 conditions. So this will be the condition, and upper side, the left side, and the bottom side. Now the left side and bottom side is out of bound, and the top side is 0, so we will remove this, and the right side is also 0, so we will remove this. Now our last position is this when we are checking the DFS. Now we will move forward from this position. So before this, we do usually, so we will do this as 0. Now we will move forward from here, like this is our last position. So this we encounter 0, we skip this 0, skip this as 0, skip this as 0, skip this as 0, this skip, and last one is also 0, so we skip, and in finally we return the count. So its answer of this grid will be 3. And I have already told that in the starting, like we can make 3 island from this grid. Now let's move to the code. So in starting we have to take a count variable and initialize it with the 0, and then we will initialize the m and n and take the size of the rows and columns. So that will be grid dot size, and this will be the row size, and for the column we will take grid 0 dot size. Now we will run for 2 for loops from the 0 to m-1 and from 0 to n-1. So we will do that, like int I equal to 0 to the m-1 and the I plus plus, and here we will do the for loop for int j equal to 0 and j less than equal to n-1 I plus j plus plus. Here we have also do 0. We can do the m minus 1, or we can also do the m minus 1. If we do m minus 1, then we have to do the equal sign. Otherwise, if we do m, then we can remove the equal sign. So we will start with this, and then we first have to check the condition, like the grid is equal to 1, like the grid cell will be equal to 1. So grid ij equal to 1. As I have told that the island can be made with the help of 1 when there is land. So we will increment the count here, and we will do the recursion from here, like for the I, j, m, n, grid. And in the last we simply return the count. So let's start with the helper function that we have to make for this one. So we will take a void function and we will initialize all the value, and for this one we have to take the 2D vector of char, that will be the character value. So in this we have to first write the base condition. So base condition will be the out of bound. So for that I is less than 0, or j is less than 0, or I greater than equal to m, or I less than equal to 0, n, j greater than equal to n. So these are the base condition. Like these are the condition for the outer bound, and we simply return in this condition. Then we check another condition. If grid ij equal to 0, so we will return this also. Like I've already told this in the drawing explanation. And then before moving to the DFS recursion, like we move to the, and before moving to all the 4 conditions, we first have to do the grid ij equal to 0, so that it will not come again and not will be infinite position. And after that we will simply do all the, after that we will do all recursion calls for the left, right, bottom and top. So we will start with the top. So we will start with the bottom one. So that will be I plus 1. And for the below one, like for the top one, it will be I minus 1. Then we will do for the right one. So that will be I and j plus 1. This is the right one. And for the bottom one, that will be j minus 1. Now we have written all the code. Let's format this. Now let's run this program. We got this problem because we have not done the, we have taken the int value instead of character value. So let's again run the code. And as you can see, we have successfully compiled this program. Now let's submit this program and then find out the time complexity and space complexity for this problem. So the time complexity will be big O of m into n, since we are using 2 for loops and every cell is visited only once. Now for the space complexity, that will also be big O of m into n, because if all the values are 1, so the recursion stack can be make like the snake. So the worst condition will be m into n before anyone return the value. So that's it for this problem. Thanks for your patience.